Hey everyone, it's Stephanie Garcia. I hope everybody's doing really well. I wanted to talk about something that for me has been on my mind for at least a couple weeks now. But today with the full moon, it feels like it's really kind of wishing to be hammered home. And it's this concept of leaning in. So it's more like leaning into our feelings, leaning into our emotions, leaning into our greatness, being present in a sense with whatever is coming up for us in this day, in this moment, in whatever it is that we're doing. So I found myself almost holding back and hesitating from even recording this video because the old thoughts that came in that says, oh, well, my hair is messed up. Or maybe, you know what, I don't have so much energy. Maybe I should just hold off for when I feel more energized. Oh, I'm feeling a little bit of nerves, so maybe I should hold off until I don't feel so nervous anymore. Things like that. Things that I don't always believe, I don't always sit with, but they still come up because, you know, it's just, as humans, it can be our default mechanism. And I know in the past, and sometimes it still happens, those thoughts will come up and I will listen to them and follow them. And then whatever it is that feels like it wants to come up out of me doesn't come up. But this concept of leaning in and doing it anyway, with all of those things, showing up imperfect, showing up present, I could feel the nerves right now and I still lean into them and still let them be something that is present with me, and I feel them even when I'm speaking. So basically I'm leaning into playing with this idea of doing it scared, of doing it nervous, of doing it when other things may be chaotic around me. I'm leaning in to the possibility. I'm leaning in and doing things even when the cats are on the other side of the door going nuts and going crazy. I'm still over here doing this recording and putting it out there in the world because it is coming from me, inside of me, calling from me to be expressed and put out into the world. And I record this video for anybody else who wants to do things and they maybe just don't know where to start or don't know how to begin, or have a bunch of ideas, but within themselves is this feeling of, oh, I can never do it, I'm too scared to do it, I want to get better before I do it. But the only way to really get better is by getting out there and rolling with it, being in the process of it, doing it more and more and more so that you can become competent in it and then become confident in it. But all of that starts with leaning in and starting, even when you're feeling all of the stuff coming up and the feelings of wanting to do it right and the feelings of wanting to be perfect. Feeling all of that, feeling all that fear and that worry of judgment and the possible shame and all those things that you're worried about that may not even happen, but you're scared of it, sitting with that, feeling it, being with it, and then doing it anyway. And then one more other thing I wanted to talk about is this, that's really been sitting with me today particularly, is in leaning into our greatness. I noticed that I've spent a lot of time focusing on maybe how much I could mess things up or get it wrong or do bad or be judged than I could ever spend enough time focusing on I could do great. Everybody could be okay with it. Everybody could love it even. Everybody could like it. Maybe people would find it useful. You know, maybe I could be really good at this. It's things like that. We don't spend a whole lot of time focusing on how good we could be. How well it could go, how great we can be. We spend a lot of time, I think, and again, I don't want to speak for anybody else, but I know that this is what I've dealt with, and so I want to express it for anybody else who could be dealing with it as well. We spent a lot of time, like I said, focusing on how things could go wrong and how we could mess up and how imperfect we could be and how horrible it can go if we say the wrong things or forget what we're going to say halfway through. I'm going to tell you what, how many times recording this I have forgotten some things and I wanted to hit stop and I wanted to just start all over, and I just decided, you know what, no, I can pause for a moment, I can forget what I'm going to say, I can take a few minutes to gain my thoughts, and then I can keep going again. Yes, I can crop that out. That's awesome. But stopping doesn't have to be the case. I don't have to start over. I don't have to try to be perfect. All I need to be is present and be here and be with whatever's coming up, lean into it and show up anyway. So I guess that's my whole point. I don't know, I feel like sometimes I'm rambling a little bit on this video, but it's just me trying to convey to everyone, just lean in, you know, lean in, be with, show up anyway, even though you're feeling all the stuff within yourself, show up anyway, be with it, express it. You're feeling nervous? Say you're feeling nervous. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I'm sitting here saying the different things that have happened within this video. I'm talking about my cats. You may not even hear my cats, but I'm hearing it and it's distracting me, but I'm still going to talk about it and use it, and I lean into whatever is happening. And because showing up is so much more important. Saying what needs to be said is so much more important. And even if you don't think you have anything worthwhile to say, it is still important for you to say it because it's coming from you, from your perspective, from your viewpoint. And I feel like the world needs to hear it. So whatever it is you have to share, whoever it is that whoever is out there has something that they want to say, even in the littlest thing, say it, be it, do it. Go out and have it, okay? Because it's important for the world to experience and see that freedom within you. So, and again, lean into greatness. I know even in the littlest ways, right? Just lean into greatness. Lean into the possibility that you can be great, that this can be awesome, that this is going to work out, that you're perfect just as you are, that there is no improving, just more of you. Right? Let's take down the shield and take down this mask that we feel like we all need to be wearing because we're in social media land and or out in public with people feeling like we need to present ourselves in a certain way. Just let it go. And we just let it go and just be authentic, real, true self. Be our authentic, real, true self, because I feel like that is probably the most important gift we could give to the world, is showing up as ourselves and offering whatever it is that we have to offer, right? So I hope you guys find what I'm saying here useful. Hopefully it helps you out in some way, and have a great day, guys. Take care. Bye.